You have been trained, you have been bamboozled, you have been groomed, you have been programmed. Let me give you an example of how you've been programmed to do what other people want you to do without you even consciously knowing about it. There's programs that's running out here. And if you haven't made a decision to say, hey, this is what I want to do with my life, and you just go along with what's going on, then you're being programmed. So let's say when you open the door for someone that's behind you, you keep it open, you hold it open. They say that's the right thing to do. They say that is the polite thing to do. Now, polite is an idea. Polite is a man-made idea, and it has taken a life of its own. It's a program, so much to the point where that people fight over these programs and that program of being polite. Now, you have been groomed and programmed to be polite in most situations, just like holding the door for someone else, holding the door for a woman, and let's say you never not held the door for someone else. You never really took the opportunity for yourself to choose if you want to be a part of this program. Because everybody's moving along, they're holding the door for each other. Some people don't hold the door for other people because they did not choose to be a part of that program. But if you have not tried the opposite of holding the door for people, and you also tried holding the door for people and being in that way polite, you have not made your decision. You have been forced upon this decision to say, look, I'm going to hold the door open for these people. I choose to be polite. But if you're just going along with what society is doing and what it's saying, then you have been bamboozled, you have been groomed, and you have been programmed. Now, should we say there's something wrong with not holding the door for people? I mean, that's subjective. It's like, oh, you should open the door for that lady over there. There's nothing wrong with her arms. So in that sense of knowing that she can open the door herself, it's really nothing wrong if I don't open the door for someone. I could choose my own program. I could say, you know what? I'm gonna open the door for older folks. Older folks maybe need a hand. Folks my age or younger or anybody capable, they don't really need me to open the door. Now, if I choose to be in the program of politeness, then okay, come in. I'll open the door for you. It's all your choice. Don't think that you don't have a choice. That's where they, and who the fuck is they, want you to think that you don't have a choice. But you always have a choice. You're gonna have to be polite, or you could be polite. You're not gonna die. Nothing's gonna happen to you if you don't be polite. You might get people that might give you a bad look, or even yell at you, curse at you, or even push this program on you and say, hey, it's the polite thing to do to open the door, and they only pushing an idea on you that you don't have to accept. Or you can respect that politeness and say, you know what? I feel good to open the door for people. But first, make that decision for yourself. Go 2 weeks without holding the door for anybody. And it might seem weird because somebody's right behind you and you feel like you gotta open the door. But go 2 weeks without doing it and see how you feel. and then go 2 weeks going back to, you know, holding the door for people, and see how you feel and make your own decision. And even if you want to go back to being polite, it's okay, but now you have made it a decision within you. You haven't been groomed, you haven't been trained, you haven't been bamboozled by someone else or somebody else's idea, you know? And if you want to go along with somebody else's idea, it's okay. But you want to make your own decision. You want to make your own conscious decision.